Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the United Star. And we've just beaten Brighton 3-0. And it's almost as if we left off from where we finished at Sheffield and that Norwich game never happened. It was exciting, it was fun, and intensity was amazing. So, Vidur is here with us on the channel today to do the player ratings. And he's an extremely, extremely intense Manchester United fan. So, let's get straight into it, Vidur. What do you think of David De Gea?
Well, first of all, Parmoj, thank you for having me on your show. Really appreciate it and given this opportunity. And well, let's just get down to the ratings, I guess. Then, to begin with, well, David De Gea made top class saves. Began the game really well. Although he didn't have much to do in the first half, a few crosses came in. He took command of that, which any basic keeper of his stature should be able to do. And but yes, top class saves. One was heading right for the top bin, and he saved that. And one nasty deflection taken by Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and then he saved that too. So, and he looked all in all very focused on his goal. So I'd give him a 9 out of 10.
Absolutely, absolutely. David De Gea looked like the old David De Gea once again, and as keepers, we know his confidence was up today, and that's the best part. What about our right back, Aaron Wan-Bissaka?
Well, Wan-Bissaka, we all knew how good he defensively was, and then he was there again. Today putting in the tackles, winning the tackles, and interestingly, there was a stat mentioned that he has the most tackles in the league, which is great. Well, defensively, we all know how he is, but attackingly, he has drastically improved his game. Over the break, if I may say so, although in the Tottenham game he was a little slow, but then because he was slowing the tempo down of the game. But now he's really picked up, and I can see him, doing those step overs and putting in those nasty crosses. And he found the head quite a few times, and he got an assist today as well. So yes, I'd give him, let's say, 8.5 out of 10.
Absolutely. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Trent Alexander, who, right? If he can attack like this.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. Give him some time, and maybe a year and a half. Trent Alexander, actually, who? Who knows?
Let's hope. Fingers crossed. What about Captain Fridge on Wheels, like we call him on the channel, Harry Maguire?
Well, captain, oh my captain. Well, I'd say that I like how he performed. He was a little confident, although I'd say, if you want me to be super critical of him, I'd say 2-3 clearances he could have made properly, if I may say so. But besides that, he was doing a good job. He seemed comfortable. His footwork has improved with the ball. I see him being more confident at the ball, taking the ball up and finding the right pass, taking his time with it. So yes, I mean, Captain Maguire, I'd say an 8. I mean, although if he cleared the ball better and showed a little bit more awareness, if I may say so, he could have gotten an 8.5, but I felt 8 is the right figure for him.
What about his defensive partner, Victor Lindelof?
Well, Lindelof made a few mistakes here and there. I mean, he recovered quickly. That's good. Lindelof, there was this one shot on the second half, which David De Gea wouldn't have been able to go there. In fact, after that, he even screamed. Lindelof, I think, was the one who was supposed to, charge on him and give him lesser space so that he doesn't have space to get the shot. But Lindelof didn't. And Lindelof could have done better. He just looks more, if I may say so, unsettled on the ball. Maybe he needs to improve that aspect of the game as well. So yeah, I'd give him a 7.
Okay.
So.
And what about the other side on left back, Luke Shaw?
Luke Shaw, well, I won't be too harsh on him because he had a very tiring game. Against Norwich back on Sunday, I believe. And so today he was confident. I have seen he's moving up forward more. He's overlapping. He's going into the boxes. He's trying to find that assist. He's trying to cut back. He's trying to put in the crosses. So yes, he's definitely improved his attacking game with the break that we had. And yeah, I feel he's doing well. So I'd give him an 8.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, maybe an 8.5 if I have to, but I think 8 is the right figure.
I think he made a lot of overlapping runs and he put in a couple of good balls in, so absolutely fair. What about the rock in midfield, Nemanja Matic?
Well, Matic has been given too much criticism, I feel, over the past few days. He's been people are saying he's aged and he's not being able to. He doesn't have the legs on him to carry a match. Well, he's doing a fantastic job so far. Whenever he started, United has more often than not won the game, and if not won the game, at least kept a clean sheet.
Hmm.
So well, yeah. So he's doing a great job, and defensively he's really really helping. And I feel he's the rock right now. Although McTominay, one could say that McTominay is the right person for the job, but I feel McTominay is yet to mature a little more into that role. So Nemanja Matic, for at the time being, is the right person for the job, and he's doing great. So yeah, defensively he allows Pogba and Bruno to move forward. So yeah, I'd give him another 8, if I may say
Absolutely.
so.
Unbelievable performance once again. Great passing, great breaking up play. So nothing to complain about there. Now let's get to the man of the moment, Bruno Fernandes.
Well, Bruno Fernandes, what can I say? He's brought a different life into the team, if I may say so. Like, he's completely changed the team. And I feel that this break did United a good deed because, Bruno, with that mentality, he changed players, and then players, when they think like that, they start playing like that. So they started really doing well, and Bruno has really changed the team. He's brought that, we'll go and attack till we die attitude that this club has always had under Sir Alex Ferguson. So yeah, I mean, I like how he played today. Well, 2 great goals. One was a nasty deflection. If you want me to be super critical, or one great one-touch finish. Well, top class, and that's what world-class players bring you. Even 70 million. So what? Well, he's been getting about. Has 7 goals, 8 goals, I think, and 4-5 assists, 3
Yeah,
assists.
yeah.
Great, top notch. And I'd give him a 9 or a 9.2 because I feel there's a better player out there, and he's yet to be talked about
Yeah, there is.
as compared to what happened today.
But before we get to him, let's talk about Bruno's partner in crime, Paul Pogba.
Of course. All Pogba, what can I say, man? Pogba and Bruno, that chemistry they've got now going is doing wonders, and you can see it on the pitch. Pogba staying a little back. I noticed that Pogba staying a little back because he wants Bruno to get into the final third and get into the boxes. So that's great because it's complementing his game as well. Because his game is more around having some space to do something with the ball, and it allows him that space because Bruno pushes the defense into the box. So that's what, and he's doing great in that aspect. And I can see that he's making the passes, his one-touch passing, his Pogba being Pogba. So yeah, I feel that his wing play has been great, like switching the ball to the wings, long balls, doing great. Uh, a few long balls went haywire here and there, but that's okay. That's him being creative, his creative self. So I will give him that leeway to be creative. So I'd say he put in an 8.3, 8.5 performance today.
Okay, fair
8.5.
Let me get to Marcus Rashford first.
Well, Rashford, I mean, one positive I found today in his game and in the last few games I've noticed is that he's become very well. His passing aspect of the game has improved. Instead of being very Ronaldo-esque, as they say, trying to cut in, trying to force himself into the wing. He's trying to find those passes. He's trying to find Martial. He's trying to find Greenwood. He was trying to do that today, and his work rate has been top notch, just like Greenwood's. But I'll come to that later. Top notch. If he lost the ball, he's trying to get it back. He's been inside the defensive box many times. So yeah, I like his work rate. I like how he's doing. Although being critical, he can improve a little bit. I feel that he could be doing better when it comes to in the final third because he lost the ball a couple of times. Here and there. And there was one good counter where he lost the ball, which he shouldn't have. But well, he's improving. He's 22. Maybe give it another 2 years, and we might just see him in his prime. Mm-hmm. So yeah. I feel if I were to rate him, I'd give him a 7.5, maybe 8. No, okay. Not 8 actually, 7.5.
7.5. Okay. Yeah. And what about hat-trick hero from last game, Anthony Martial? He didn't have much to do, so he didn't have much to describe actually. So how would you just rate his performance in this game?
Well, Martial, I'd say 7.5 again. You know why? Because I feel that Martial was not. I mean, he's a very moody player. I believe. There's one day he wants to get a hat trick, or one day he really wants to get into the game, and there's one day he just seems disinterested. So yeah, I mean, I was critical of him in filling into the number 9 role. He's doing that absolutely brilliantly now. Great, but today I felt that like he started off on a strong note, but then the gas just took off. I mean,
Right.
he just took his pedal off the gas. He was just not seeming to be that number 9.
Yeah.
Get goals, be a little selfish, take shots. He wasn't doing that. He
I
was
can I
just
can
like
even say
he
that
loves.
Martial today was our worst player on the pitch. But if we get to the best player on the pitch, what about
Well,
the star man, my man of the match personally, Mason Greenwood?
yeah, of course, he didn't do anything wrong. Well, Martial could have done better, but Greenwood covered up for him. He's 18 years old, going inside the box, step overs, taking on defenders, like sign of a world class player in the making. But today he couldn't do anything wrong. Even if he lost the ball, he was going and defending it. He was covering. He was retrieving the ball, so he was doing pretty well. Passes, one touch passing, great. So today I felt he did nothing wrong. So and that beautiful assist to Bruno Fernandes, let alone of the finish. Even the assist was beautiful. So yes, considering his age, he's doing great and he's going places. Let's hope the hype doesn't get to him. That's all.
So
Yep. And if I were to rate him, I'd give him a 9.7. Not a 10 because he didn't get a hat trick, but I feel a 9.7. If you want me to be super generous, okay, yeah, you can say 10, but I feel a 9.7.
I'd give Mason Greenwood a 10. He was my man of the match. He smelt of Wayne Rooney today, and I absolutely loved his performance. Finally, just let's rate Ole on how he set the team out today and the substitutions he made.
Well, the substitutions were pretty straightjacket. They're like, one position for the other. But Ole, well, I like how his vision is. I like how where he's taking this club. People were very critical of him, let's say in November, December, January, when results weren't coming per se. But then after that, like, I think it's his signings that have also made a huge difference. Van Bissaka, Maguire, Bruno, huge difference as compared to what we were last season under Mourinho, or let's say anyone and before that, even Van Gaal. But like Van Gaal's a long time ago. But yeah, I mean, I feel that he's doing well. And today tactics worked well. Quick side play switching, quick counter attacks when Brighton had come forward. So I feel I'd give his tactics a 9.5 today.
Absolutely.
Could have been better because Martial wasn't getting as much service. But then again, Martial wasn't also making as much effort to get that service. So
Agreed.
I give him a 9.5.
Agreed. I think considering how bad we were against Norwich, he must have brought the hairdryer out. I guess the good old hairdryer, if it's yet there at the dressing room, he must have brought that out, and he actually got rid of the cobwebs he had against Norwich. And we came out with high intensity. The substitutions, more than straight jacket, also they were at the right time, considering that we played 120 minutes the last game. So Ole was great today. The entire team was fantastic. Thanks, Vidur, for doing this rating for us. It was great to have you here, and I think you've been extremely kind, but also true about how the players played today. So thanks guys for watching, and see you all again for the Bournemouth game and the entire coverage of that. And hopefully we continue this unbeaten run that we're on, 15 games now. So let's hope guys, and let's hope we do well. So see you all. Thank you guys for tuning in.